Greetings, Sagittarius, and welcome to your daily reading. Let's see what the cards have for you, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. And you came to this reading because there is something that your higher powers want you to know in this message. And let's dive in and see what is coming for us today. Well, the center energy is the Three of Feathers, the Three of Swords. Well, there is this energy of the moth to the flame, coming to the final burning of the heart. If the heart has been pierced by a love relationship that was broken, that broke your heart, that severed the very core to your heart chakra, well, you're releasing that now and coming into recovery. And this is also saying that there is a time to heal, and that time is coming. You're coming out of this. It's almost like you've gone through the surgery, you've gone through the rehab where they took out the stitches, and now you're going to the rehab, and it's painful, but you know you're getting better. There is release and recovery, and congratulations, Sagittarius. That is hard for us all to go through this. We each do in our own way, so you're never alone. And there is the Seven of Cups. Well, there are choices. After we release and we begin to recover, we're moving into recovery of our heart, of our minds about something that happened to us. Well, there is the Lobster. And the lobsters are very protective with their crustaceans, and they're ancient creatures. And so there are choices to be made that you desire, things that you look at, and maybe in a fantasy phase first with daydreams, with just seeing, going over, wow, if I chose this, once I release this painful process, maybe there are other relationships. What would they be like? Or maybe other situations I might enjoy checking out. But you're coming with the Ace of Acorns. Wow, that is powerful, creative force with Aries, and we're just coming into the fullness of the Aries season. So you're the ram, you're pushing your head through, you're battering through a wall. If there's something that has been you've been wrestling with in your mind, but you're now looking at these choices, and you've got a creative force and confidence to release the old and move toward recovery. And it's going to come with the Ace of Cups. Well, this is uncanny. The Turtle. You've got some powerful allies with you that are coming for you today. And that is what's coming in, Sagittarius, the Turtle. You're like also like the energy of the Lobster. You have your protection on your back, or you're carrying your home on your back. And there's happiness that was in the recent past that influenced you. A kind of abundance, a new love, a new opening to ways of loving, to release something that broke your heart, and now new love influenced you. That's amazing. And it's coming with another seven of acorns. Well, yes, you keep on going. You keep that stamina. You stand your ground. You believe in yourself. You feel that taste, that sweetness of happiness, of joy, of fulfillment that's possible. And you're going to stand up for these choices you're making, and use your determination and stamina to keep on going. And it's coming with comfort and community. That is going to feel secure. It's going to feel like that you have this celebration, this rite of passage. You come to a finish line. And the choices and the creative force around you is going to help you move a Sagittarius toward feeling stable. So you're not so ambitious and focused on money, so you can begin to relax and feel that happiness. It's been there, but you're needing to release an old maybe way of thinking about the situation. And what's coming right now for you, wow, is the kangaroo. Well, this just hopped right over here. So there is that energy of the kangaroo. The two of crystals, well, that is saying that you're finding balance, both with your work and with your play, with being determined and using your stamina, but also taking time out to rest and enjoy life, the comfort and the support of community. And if you need to be adaptable to this change because things are changing, there is a new path ahead that's unfolding. You're going to find the Nine of Swords. Well, that's the porcupine. Well, you might put your quills up at times because you're not getting enough sleep. You're not getting the rest you need. You're working too hard. You're maybe feeling like you have to adapt to too many things. And you need a change of perspective because you might feel suddenly like you're in a nightmare. And how do I get out of this? I can't feel like I can break this depression or this anxiety or worry about somebody. You're worrying about that Three of Feathers. This is the Three of Cups. You're breaking free of that heartbreak of going over and over a third party situation that you could not control, but your mind is trying to get clarity on. But you're needing to come into self-empowerment, and that is coming with the porcupine. Maybe look into what that creature is, its habitat, its personality, what it eats. But that could be some information, Sagittarius, because you're going to get wisdom from the unfolding of this whole process of juggling and a balancing, but you're hopping on. You're using that power of the kangaroo to travel with this sense of your imagination. You're going to be opening your imagination and having a new perception of the situation, a new perspective, but also a new perception. As we see, we bring in the reality. Our observer affects the observed. And then comes the star with the swan. Well, this is beautiful Aquarius energy. And here we have Cancerian energy with the owl of wisdom, that you're using your imagination if things have been fearful or uncertain or fluctuating moods and emotions. You're balancing and adapting to moving beyond any nightmare, any feeling of worry, of anxiety. And you're going to come to peace and healing. Well, that's what you've been looking for, that energy of recovery, with the Three of Swords, and the energy of the star is going to help you. This is healing, inspiration, creativity, abundance in using your gifts and talents to shine. The Aquarian energy of this innovative path to recovery. Maybe you're coming up with something very novel to help you release this old pain and grief, and to come into balance with your finances and your work and your self-worth, to come to healing that, and to use your imagination and dreams and intuition now is going to really be part of this inspiration and hope that you're bringing to the situation. But it's going to be very illuminating to your world. And so trust in that you are determined, you have the stamina to keep on going, and a lot of confidence with the ram. And you are entering Aries season right now. So this is powerful. Use your power. Use also that happiness that you know is influenced you in the past. And that's going to bring you the support you need. That ancient turtle. And so it is. Bye-bye.